Hey, what's going on? D Hud, the Entree Motivator here, showing you another technique on how to build your AI and your AI agents and your future AI employees. This technique we're learning is called parallelization. What is parallelization? When you have an AI that's and you're chatting with an AI and you want to do multiple different responses in sync together. It's in parallel, as we can see here. They're actually kind of stacked on top of each other. Of course, it can always be all anywhere, right? But the main thing is it when a chat message is received, it goes to the GPT multiple times. In this case, 3 times. Merge all these responses together, and then it goes to the final agent. And the response here for this agent is actually sent to Google Docs. So to be able to send these things straight to Google Docs, this is an agent that could be used for multiple use cases. For this one, it's just sentiment analysis of the thought of what this message is actually, the sentiment basically, like a customer review, for example. A customer could comment on something, but to be able to have your AI analyze the responses in multiple different angles. Right here, it's emotional. It's going to analyze it through an emotional response, and we can, as we see here, we can see the prompt to actually implement that message. Then we see the intent. Then we see the bias agent. So each of these are prompts, and it's going to get one response from the chatbot, merge all responses, and actually send this to straight to a Google Doc file. So as we can see here, and actually test it out, we can say I did.
did O E E D.
If y'all hear my AI talking, it's on full AI mode, right? So I'm gonna say I did not.
E E I V E receive M my O R D R order D it's E E A E K.
So I'm gonna say I did not receive my order. It's been a week, right? So all it's doing, it's being able to send that to the AI, and as we can see, it's actually going to the response, going to this response, right? Going to this response, merging the responses. The final agent is getting the response, and it's sending it straight to Google Docs. So we can look at the final agent and see the full, we can see them one by one, but they combine the response, and this is what was sent to the Google Docs file. We can also see the output of each one of these. The emotional tone of this text was negative. It expresses frustration or dissatisfaction due to delay in receiving an order, indicating a sense of disappointment and inconvenience. So that's literally it analyzing the sentiment of, the text I put in there. I did not receive my order. This could be a chat but response, even though, it still may chat back and forth with the person. This is a way that we can get results and analyze, things behind the scenes to help, things more clear. That we got the intent behind. It's neutral. The author is simply stating fact about their order not being received after a week without expressing anger or urgency. Sometimes you can see, just in words, how angry somebody is, right? So, let me see. Outputs. I did not receive my order. Explicit policy, gender, racial biases, however, reflects a subjective experience and the frustration of the customer. Rephrase it to remove and more neutral. I have not received my order, and it's been a week since I placed it. So that's probably the most professional answer, of a client. I have not received my order, and it has been a week since I placed it. Shipping time could be 2 weeks for that specific product. But sometimes understanding the sentiment behind that customer, based on their responses to you and your AI agents, so that you can possibly step in and you have your own Google Docs file, um, and this is the actual file that we can open up here.
0.
Open a random file,
0.
and this is boom. Feedback order of feedback delay. So this is the full results straight to a Google Docs file. So if you're receiving chat messages all night, or you're literally just receiving one huge document, for a report on each of those responses, and if your AI solved it or not. So to be able to have, an agent, doing parallelization can be used for many of things, but it's amazing when you can use this GPT model, for example, 3 times without having to prompt sentiments at all behind what's going on in your chatbot, and having these 3 agents deliver to this agent, so that you get these results. But these are thinking in parallel. So even as human, when we analyze somebody saying something, we analyze it based on a lot of different ways, and emotional, what's the intent of it, what's the biasness of um, subjects, mass messages. So being able to have your AI do that behind the scenes and give you a report on autopilot is amazing. But by itself, just in general, this is just one use case. If this message, for example, was real estate, sometimes you may want property analysis, neighborhood analysis. You may want, last sold properties. You may want even more down at the bottom. To be able to, get the property information data of the owner's contact information, right? And then you may want all these to go together, right? And instead of sending it here, we may end up sending that to WordPress, for example, or your CRM system. So instead of having that stuff in a Google Docs, I can have it in an organized manner to be able to utilize it. But utilizing parallelization is just one way to be able to help expand your AI and your AI infrastructure as we build more AI employees of the future to help a single person create billion-dollar companies. And that's what agents allow people to do, to be able to enhance their customer service efforts through AI and agent systems. So, and this is an unsupervised AI. If we plug this up to, for example, our emails, as we showed in our routing AI, where we would route emails, for example, to automatically create drafts. But you can mix these techniques together to be able to use parallelization, right, to even do the sentiment analysis of every incoming email, for your customers, and things of that nature. So being able to use these techniques together definitely helps you be able to scale your business and your AI, a lot faster, and your systems a lot smarter, as we build more AI employees in the incoming coming world.
Hey, I know you like the video. If you learned something, if you like the video, you like the way they flow, click the like and subscribe button so that you can be updated for more videos to come on AI tools, techniques on systems, and how to grow your business, how to monetize in the digital world.